Okay, so today we're gonna make Gravlax. It is so simple to make. It tastes delicious, and that's pretty much all there is to it. So let's get started. Uh, Here's what you're gonna need. You're gonna need your salmon. You're gonna need a pair of needle nose pliers to pull out the bones. You want to get some nice fresh dill. You want to get some fresh cilantro. You want to use kosher salt. Don't use regular iodine table salt. That's not for this. And then you're going to want to get regular sugar. It's fine. And of course, we're going to need some tin foil to wrap it up and cure it. This does take 3 days to cure, so that's about the hardest part is the waiting. So now what you want to do is you want to take your needle nose pliers, rinse off your fish, and then just rub your finger along the meat of the fish and see if it has any bones in it. And if it does, just pull them out. That's it. That's it. And check the sides too. Sometimes there might be a shorter one on the side. And you feel for these bones and just pull them out. And I have two pieces that I'm doing. This little flap of skin there on the left, I'm going to cut that down and make it a little bit more uniform. But I will be adding that piece to my mixture. You'll see what I'm talking about in a second. So what you want to do then is take equal parts of your sugar and your salt. I usually use about a cup and a cup each. And you mix it up really well. Then rinse off your dill and rinse off your cilantro and lay down 3 pieces of tin foil that will be large enough to wrap around your fish. Okay. Take some of this cilantro and the dill, mix it together, and put it down on the middle of the tin foil. Add some salt and sugar mixture on top of that. Take your salmon and put it on top of that little bed there, as you can see. Then take a bunch of salt and sugar mixture and pack it on top of the salmon. Cover it with your dill and cilantro mixed up together, and then you wrap it. And each time you wrap it, you flip it over so that the seam from the first one is, you kind of seal it up as best as you can. Flip it around each time you wrap it until you got yourself a nice little package. And then what I do is I take one of these little exercise weights, I wrap that up in foil, and then I'll put my fish inside of a pan like this, and I put the weight on top of it to press it down. That goes in the refrigerator for 3 days. But what you're going to do is every day it's going to leak out a lot of moisture. And every day you empty out your pan and you just flip it over. You wait 3 days, and then we'll get to part two and I'll tell you what to do then.